Oh, wait a minute, I just noticed something. We are getting 9 volts from the charger. It seems to be too high. Today I have a PSP that doesn't turn on at all. These usually sell around 100 euros, but this one is a bit different because I'm repairing it for a friend. He told me this PSP was a part of his childhood and he used to play one racing game on it all the time. So if I can get this one working again, I'm planning to find the game and give it to him as a gift. Alright, let's go back to the repair. When he gave it to me, he said it had been sitting on the shelf for years, so my first thought is a dead battery, definitely. But after checking online, it seems like these PSPs should turn on from the charger even without a battery installed. Even if it turns on, we might still need to replace the battery later on, but that's something we can deal later. So let's plug in the charger he gave me and see what happens. Now let's hold the power switch upward, and yeah, nothing is happening. Device doesn't seem to respond at all. I'm also not fully sure if the charger is even working because this PSP uses a connector I don't normally have, so I don't have any other cable to test it with. I also saw that the power connector inside these can become loose, that can stop the device from turning on, so only thing we can do is to open it up and see what actually is going on. There are a couple screws at the bottom. A few on the back and one screw hidden under the sticker. I don't want to damage the sticker, so I'm going to apply a bit of heat and remove it carefully. Alright, now we are inside. The board actually looks really clean. I don't see any signs of water damage or corrosion. The power port has 2 black wires going from the connector to the board. So first I want to check if the voltage is actually reaching the board. And yes, we have a 9 volt coming in. But when I check further across the board, I'm not getting anything. So I also checked the fuse, it doesn't seem to be blown. Oh, wait a minute, I just noticed something. We are getting 9 volts from the charger. It seems to be too high. But this PSP should be getting only, 5 volts. So this is definitely not right. So at this point, either the protection circuit is blocking the voltage, or worst case, the wrong charger may have already damaged something. But because we are getting 0 volts further across the board, I think the protection circuit is most likely blocking it. I don't have the correct adapter here, so I will have to order one before going any further. Also, let's reassemble the device fully, so that we can be ready when the charger arrives. Alright, new adapter arrived. I bought a small one just to test the PSP properly. And now, moment of truth. Yes, it actually turns on. It seems to be charging too, so the PSP itself is fine. My guess is either the old charger was wrong or the connector was a bit loose when we first tested it. Either way, the important part is that the PSP is working again. And like as I said at the beginning, this is supposed to be a gift. So after a lot of researching, I finally found the racing game he used to play. Now let's wrap it up and give it to him. Alright, the repair was simple and there was no profit in it, but honestly it was one of the more meaningful ones. Sometimes the best fixes are not about profit, sometimes it's just about bringing back the memory. And I'm really glad that we were able to make this work again. Okay, thank you for watching.